in the shade of the Qur'an. Surah 94, Surah Ash-Shaq, Solace.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Have we not lifted up your heart and relieved you of your burden and weighed down your back? And have we not given you high renown? With hardship comes ease. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. When you have completed your task, resume your toil and seek your Lord with all fervor. The surah was revealed soon after the revelation of Surah 93, the forenoon, as if it was a continuation of it. Here also abound the feelings of sympathy and the atmosphere of delightful, friendly discourse. It portrays the divine care for the Prophet and explains the measures taken out of concern for him. The surah also carries tidings of the forthcoming relief, points out to the Prophet the secrets of ease, and emphasizes the strong tie with Allah. Have we not lifted up your heart and relieved you of your burden which weighed down your back? And have we not given you high renown? This suggests that the Prophet was troubled in his soul for some reason concerning the message he was entrusted with, and the obstacle in his ways and the plots against it. These verses also suggest that the difficulties facing his mission weighed heavily on his heart and made him feel that he urgently needed help and backing. Hence came this comforting address and delightful discourse. Have we not lifted up your heart so that it may warm up to this message? Have we not facilitated it for you and endeared it to you, defined its past and eliminated it for you to see its happy end? Look into your heart. Do you not see it to be full of light, happiness, and solace? Reflect on the effects brought about by all the favors bestowed on you. Do you not feel comfort with every difficulty and find contentment with every kind of deprivation you suffer? And relieve you of your burden which weighed down your back? we have relieved you of your burden, which was so heavy that almost broke your back. The relief took the form of lifting up your heart so that you might feel your mission easier and your burden not difficult to shoulder. Another aspect of the relief was the guidance you received on how to discharge your mission and how to appeal to men's heart. Furthermore, there is relief for you in the revelation of the Qur'an, which explains the truth and helps you to drive it home to people easily and gently. Do you not feel that when you think of the burden which weighed down your back? Do you not feel it to be lighter after we have lifted up your heart? And have we not given you high renown? We exalted you among those on high, on earth and in the whole universe. We raised your fame high indeed, as we associated your name with that of Allah whenever it is pronounced. No deity but Allah. Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. Indeed, this is the highest degree of exaltation. It is the position granted only to Muhammad and to no other human being. For Allah has willed that one century should turn after another, and generations succeed generations, with millions and millions of people in all corners of the world honoring the blessed name of Muhammad with prayers for peace and blessings to be granted to him, and with his profound love entrenched in their heart. Your fame spread far and wide when your name became associated with this divine way of life. Certainly, the mere fact that you were chosen for this task is an exaltation to which no one else in this universe can ever aspire. How can there remain any feeling of affliction or hardship after this favor which heals up all hardship and difficulties? Allah nevertheless addresses his beloved messenger kindly. He comforts and reassures him and explains to him how he has given his unceasing ease. With hardship comes ease. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. Hardship never comes absolute without some ease accompanying it. When your burden becomes too heavy, we lifted up your heart and relieve the sting of hardship for you. This is strongly emphasized by a literal repetition of the statement, with hardship comes ease. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. The repetition suggests that the Prophet had endured serious hardship and suffered much affliction. This reminder recalls the various aspects of care and concern shown to the Prophet and then reassures him emphatically. A matter which afflicts Muhammad's soul so much must be very serious indeed. Then follows a statement pointing out the aspect of comfort and the factors contributing to the lifting up of hearts and spirits, which is of great help to Muslims as they travel along their hard and long way. When you have completed your task, resume your toil and seek your Lord with all fervor. With hardship goes ease, so seek relief and solace. When you have finished whatever you may have to do, be it a matter relating to the conveyance of your message or an affair of this life, then turn with all your heart to what deserves your toil and striving, namely devotion and dedication in worship, and seek your Lord with all fervor. Seek him alone and let nothing whatsoever distract you. Do not even think of the people you call to believe in him. A traveler must have his food with him, and this is the real food for your journey. And a fighter for a cause needs to have his equipment, and this is the equipment necessary for you. These will provide you with a feeling of ease in every difficulty you may encounter, and which comfort against every kind of and with comfort against every kind of affliction you may suffer. The surah ends on the same note as the preceding surah, the forenoon. It leaves us with two entwined feelings. The first is a realization of the great affection shown to the Prophet, which overwhelmed him because it was the love of his Lord, the compassionate, the merciful. The other feeling is one of sympathy for his noble self. We can almost feel what was going on in his blessed heart at that time, which required this reminder of the delightful affection. It is this mission of Islam, a grave thrust and a burden which weighs down his back. It is nevertheless the rising of the divine light, the link between mortality and eternity, existence and non-existence. Subhanallah, walhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah, wallahu akbar, wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim, wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim, wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim.